Hi there, welcome to Dinkin's Tracks. Dinkin's Tracks presents Magic Mushrooms, written by Dinkin's Mind, read by Lady Amy.
Much has been heard above the world of illegal hallucinatory stimulus. These stimulus comes in all forms and sizes like powders, liquids, smokes, injections, mushrooms and even snake bites. Magic mushrooms are one of the most widely used recreational psychotropic drugs because they can be found in the wild or harvested indoor fairly easily and inexpensively. Some mushrooms, however, are famous for more than their taste. Known as magic mushrooms or psilocybe, these mushrooms cause differences in mood, perception and behavior that are commonly known as tripping. These types of mushrooms belong to the genus Psilocybe. Mushrooms of other genera can also cause hallucinations, but many purists insist that psilocybe mushrooms are the true magic mushrooms. Psilocybe mushrooms cause hallucinations because they contain the psychotropic tryptamines psilocybin and psilocin. According to the 2003 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, about 8% of adults over the age of 26 in the United States have used magic mushrooms. Only a few species out of the entire kinds of mushrooms contain psilocin and psilocybin. These species can be found in the wild and harvested indoors by farmers who have set up mushroom growing operations. Mushrooms can be eaten fresh or dried, either by themselves or mixed with food. They can also be made into tea. Psilocybin can also come as a white powder that can be taken in capsules or mixed with juice. Magic mushrooms were considered to be used more widely in the West and had very small footprints in our country and state, but recent findings points out to the increasing number of mushroom users and its availability. A single mushroom contains anywhere from 0.2 to 0.4% psilocybin and features like inexpensive, fairly easy indoor harvesting and able to be disguised as normal mushrooms have attracted more lucrative minds to this business. The mushroom trip is long, almost 4 to 6 hours, and powerful experience which lasts beyond normal perception. The worst happens when unfamiliar mushroom users are attracted to this drug because of its natural availability and starts looking for it. Mushrooms that have gone bad can make you quite ill due to the bacteria they carry. Flashbacks days or even months afterwards are often cited as a common side effect of these hallucinogenic drugs. At low doses, these mushrooms cause differences in mood, perception, sense of euphoria, lightness and behaviorally changes. At higher doses, completely erasing the normal filters and screens between conscious mind and the outside world. As with any hallucinatory stimulus, mushrooms also has two flip sides, the okay side and the bad side. Instead of an enjoyable peaceful experience, users will be spending several hours in a world that is similar to your worst nightmare. Users are stuck in the experience until it runs its course and the effects of the mushrooms wear off. The hallucinations that go with a bad trip can be absolutely terrifying. As a result of spending several hours with the disturbing images, a user can feel anxious and afraid. In more extreme cases, paranoia results. Users experimenting with psychedelic mushrooms have reported stomach problems like cramping, nausea, vomiting and even diarrhea. This shouldn't be entirely surprising, given the fact, fungi ingesting. Feeling ill after ingesting them can also be a sign of users have consumed one of the poisonous varieties of mushrooms, as amateurs and enthusiasts will have hard time differentiating these mushrooms and usually end up in medical emergency services. When mushrooms are used with other drugs or adulterated mushrooms that contains other toxic drugs that are normally supplied by illegal vendors are consumed, medical emergency to the user will invite hard time for medics. Antidote for these drugs are very hard to obtain and causes serious kidney damage and interrupt normal brain functions. To sum up, everything in this universe is worth consuming. When hallucination dominates the consumer, and when he or she is forced to find any measures to fulfill his or her hallucinatory stimuli, the addictive measures have to be opted. Never ever let anything in this universe dominate you. Give respect to every living entity in this world. In 2010, when India was accepted as a member of European Union Council, Dr. Abdul Kalam, our ex-president of India, gave an electrifying speech. He said, "Where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the heart, there is harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is an order in the nation. When there is an order in the nation, there is peace in the world." When the speech was over, every Indian will be proud and thrilled to see the manner in which Dr. Kalam was thanked by the entire members in the council. So think thoroughly and act wisely. Expecting to see you soon with yet another interesting subject. This is Dinkin's Tracks, and signing off is Lady Amy. Thank you.